So welcome back to the part 3 of the class. So this is what I was trying to say, that transform and clean, the word cleaning of data is simply a universal language that everybody knows. It is not like a terminology for anybody. It's something that when you say, even a layman understands that. So what you use to throw a layman off balance is just this word. This ETL is a data language, which meant the same thing as data cleaning. So it's like a terminology we use to say we want to clean our data, or data cleaning actually. So by full meaning, it simply means extract, transform, and load. Extraction said here is like you trying to get data for a large data farm. That is, it could be a management system, a storage where a large data set are being stored. It could be a company's data, organizational data, a country's data, whichever data you are working on. You can be any of these data, but it must be extracted from a large data set. So that's why you use the word extract. Extracting is that you pick out the ones you need for your analysis, not just using everything. Selecting or extracting the ones that will be vital, or that will be helpful to your analysis, or useful to your analysis. From there, the next stage is trying to transform it, adding more rows and columns, and removing unwanted rows and columns. Then after this has been done, the next thing is loading it. Loading it simply means, yes, I'm done manufacturing this data, I'm done transforming this data, I'm done preparing this data, I'm done patching this data, I'm done treating this data or creating this data to my choice. So I will load it because it is ready for analysis. So you will load it to your worksheet for a further analysis. Are we together? So, but basically, I will go back to tell us procedures to get data online. So basically, I will be teaching us how to get data in basic three procedures. One, getting data in your worksheet, Excel worksheet. Getting data from AI, artificial intelligence, or getting data from what I call web scraping. Web scraping. This is actually a full course for data analytics. So the first one is getting data from a worksheet. So I have to I will have to open my Excel. This is my Excel. I have to open my Excel. So to get data to my worksheet, I have to open my Excel. So what I will do is I'll go to Data tab, click Data tab. If I check very well, I'll see so I'll have to go to Data tab. I'll have to go to Data tab. Then I'll go to, if you're using my brother. So if you are using Excel 2016, 2019, 2020. So now if you check very well, in your 2016, you'll be seeing new query here. But if it's 2021, you'll be seeing get data. 2021 up, you'll be seeing get data. So if you go from table, you see new query. So just click new query. If you're using below 2021, that is 2020 down, you will see new query here. So I'm using 2019. You see from file, you click from workbook. From workbook. So it's left for you to go to the directory where you store the data. So I'm selecting. So this is from workbook. I'm definitely going to let me check my documents. I'll definitely have data there. So I have okay, let me go and get, I have a lot of data downloaded. So this is it from workbook. I went to bring in the data. So you will see the navigator here. So you just let for you to check any of these, like a number of sheets that is in that particular data I open. So you click on any of these sheets to show you or display a preview here of the data you are looking for. So if you check now, I just clicked on sheet 1 and it's showing me this information. I'll check the sheet 2. This is what the sheet 2 is showing me. Then I'll check the third one. This way. So is the first sheet that I'm looking for. So I'll just click the first one, click transform. But before that, I will scroll down, up and down to confirm the information, right? You understand? So I'll click on transform. So this particular transform will lead me to an automated machine called Power Query. So if you check very well, this is where the machine let me. So this thing now is an automated machine called Power Query. It's for basically for the advanced aspects. It's basically for the advanced Excel. So from 2016 up has this feature. This is the Power Query. This is the Power Query where these are an automated machine built in advanced Excel to save you the stress of writing formulas and all that. So, but this is actually not our case now. So the main thing is teaching us how to get data from your system to your desktop or document to your workbook, which I just did now. So I will close and load. I'll close and load. So this is just the data. So this is one out of it all. So another one will be how to get data through how to get data through AI or from AI. So this is it. So just what you just need to do is type ChatGPT. Chat GPT. Chat GPT. So you can come here and say, you can come here and write anything or generate any data of your choice. But mind you, this particular moment is basically used for a demo. That is, you are trying to do a demo analysis. The data you will get here are not real data. They are called fictitious data. They are artificial. You are just trying to generate data that you will be using to test or try out your work to know how far you have gone in your data analytics journey or something like that. They are not real data. Real data are gotten directly from the organization or clients that wants you to work for him or her. So all these places are ways to get data. Maybe you want to use it as a portfolio, upload on your social platforms and all that. So you are thinking of the where to get data. You're thinking about how to get data and all that. So you could, one is through this AI, can come and write any data of your choice that you want to analyze. It could be finance, it could be sales, it could be health and all that. You understand? But you can definitely generate it here. Let's just say generate uh let's say clothes data set. Okay, let's say generate 20 rows clothes sales data in Lagos. Sales data set in Lagos. In Lagos, sorry. Oh, I wrote rubbish. But so this is what he's doing. This is artificial intelligence. If you check very well, there's something he did. He just generated the data here. Though the data he generated it in CSV, that is comma separated value. If you check very well here, you see it CSV. Though I said 20 rows, but he uses comma to separate it. Though so CSV, you just copy it, copy the data, go to your Excel. Just copy it and go to Excel. Let me say Control N, which is new. Then I will paste it. Then I will paste it. I just pasted it now. So what I need to do now is I will take it to Power Query and clean it. You understand? But this is the data I'm talking about. I've generated this data. So it's left for me to extract it properly, then transform it to my own choice and all that, and load it for analysis. Okay. So this is it. this is the data now. This data was copied from AI, or was generated from AI, copied there and pasted here in this sheet. So if time comes for our transformation of data, we start transforming this particular data. So, but the point is just to generate the data. So this is just the data, but this is actually one of the way of getting data from artificial intelligence. So next time we'll be cleaning this data, not now or not today. So maybe in our next class, we'll be cleaning this data. So allow me to save it with AI clothes sales data. Clothes sales data. So we'll be cleaning this data in our next class, but just showing us how to get data from AI. Okay, let's save our time to do that now ourselves. So if we want to make this data to be in different columns, it's very simple. So what you just need to do is to highlight that particular column this data was pasted on, which is this first column. All this information you are seeing are pasted in this first column. If you want to know if it's true, just double click here. Have you seen it under column A? So highlight or go to data tab, go to from table. It is only when this thing is highlighted, that particular column is highlighted. Click from table to ask you if your table has header. You said yes, my table has header. Okay, it will take it to Power Query. So what I will do is to remove separators. That is the limiter. So here now, this is the Power Query. This top of this particular top is called the ribbon or the menu bar, where you find virtually everything. This side, this right-hand side, is the query settings, where all your steps is being recorded. Okay, let me take it back. This is what I did. Make sure that particular column you pasted your information or your data is highlighted. And I said all this information is in one column, in this particular column A. How do I know? Or if you want to know that, Make sure that particular column is highlighted. Then come to the line in between column A and B and double click. It will show you so then go to data tab, click from table. It will ask you if your table has a header. Say yes, because this information I want it to be the header. But if it doesn't have, just uncheck it and that is no. Okay, it will bring it to this Power Query. So what you just do here, like I was trying to explain, this is a menu bar, which is also known as this is like this is a ribbon actually, where you find virtually every option. So this is the ribbon. This is the ribbon. This is the ribbon. This is the query setting. This right hand side. This query setting is where all the steps taken in this particular Power Query is documented or recorded. So in this Power Query, there's nothing like Control Z, like undo. Any step you don't like, you want to cancel, you just come back here to cancel it. So then this is where the number of queries in this particular table is recorded. Here is the background where you see the information you are working on, or what I can call Canva, where you see the information of the data in the table. So this is home, file, home, transform, add column. Okay. Let me come back to how I get to this stage again. Just make sure you highlight this. Highlight it. Okay, let me take it back. Control Z. Make sure that particular column is highlighted. The column is highlighted automatically. This place now shows that this information is in column A. Just come to data tab from table. You see it. It's highlighted already. So just check this and press OK.